Alright, what's down with the gang members? We right back. It's time we about to be checking out two of my favorite guys, Skip and Shannon. They love to go ahead and debate on things. They usually don't agree on most of the stuff, but sometimes they'll, have comparative views on things. But most of the time, But yeah, let's check them out. See what they talking about on the as far as the finals concerned.
I done rode it this far, Skip. I got to ride it out.
So you haven't.
Celtics or Warriors?
I'm gonna go ahead and ride this wave out. I done rode it this far, Skip. I got to ride it out.
So you haven't awakened yet.
No, I've been awoke. I've been woke for a minute now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it took me them getting past the Milwaukee Bucks for me to awaken. But I believe they have the firepower to match them. I love the Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown matchup. I think that favors the Boston Celtics. They can play small if need be. If they decide to play Kevon, I'm almost certain they're going to start Kevon Looney and Draymond, so that allows them to start Robert Williams and Al Horford. But if they choose not to, they can, Grant Williams can play the 5 and play Draymond. Al Horford can play the 5 and play Draymond. They have, and I love Marcus Smart. Skip, if you think about what they just had to overcome, they played Kevin Durant. We know what Kevin Durant represents. He's a 2-time Finals MVP. He's a league MVP. They got past Giannis, a 2-time MVP.
KD was playing by himself. That's the only thing about that. You got to give him that. For most of the season, like, he was the only person on the team. Them boys was playing like media games and all that stuff. So it's a different thing.
A Finals MVP. They got by Jimmy Bucket. As good a player in the playoffs as we've seen in the last quarter century. And they got past all of those guys. It took them 7 in two of the three series, but they got past them. When I look at, and I understand, I know what Steph Curry is. I love Steph Curry games, and for me, I have him in a higher regard than a lot of people. But he's not the guy that's looking to put the ball on the floor and attack you like Jimmy Buckets is. He's not the guy that you're going to have to build a wall for like you did Giannis Antetokounmpo. But you better play him just as close as attention, because he's looking to let the ball go from anywhere. They're going to get up more transition threes than anybody that they fight, that the Celtics have faced in the series. That's what they're looking to do. And they got guys that can let it go. They got Steph, they got Clay, they got Poole that can hit you with a barrage. But I just believe the Celtics, this is a more favorable matchup for them because of the firepower that they also possess. I expect Jason Tatum to have a monster game. Klay Thompson is coming back, but he's not the same defender. And I'm not so sure, Skip, he's ever going to be the same. You tear your Achilles, you tear your ACL, and you missed 1,000 days, you're not the same player that you were when you left. Marcus Smart, be smart. You're not the first option. You're not the second option. You're not that guy. Play defense, distribute the ball, and be smart. Okay, Jaylen Brown, it's your turn, bro. You're going to have a favorable matchup. Now, Klay Thompson can't guard everybody. They don't have great defenders. You can't make the mistakes that you made. You turn the ball over 24 times, Golden State's going to beat you by 30.
Yeah,
it's as
smart
simple as
like
that.
another.
You turn the ball over, you start
Smith.
getting to that 15, 17 mark turnover, Golden State's going to hang a lot of points on you because they're going to turn those missed shots. They're going to get runouts, and they're going to run out to shoot threes on you. But I like the Boston Celtics. I like Tatum. I like Brown. I love Al Horford. Hey, Derek White was big. Game 6, he was sensational. Came in and hit some big threes yesterday, Skip. He played well. Now, they're probably not going to go deep into their bench. Seemed like they only went, Pritchard might have played like a minute or something yesterday. Looking at it, did he play?
He played zero. He barely got in.
Yeah, he played 2 minutes and 30 seconds yesterday.
Right.
They didn't play a whole lot. They went 8 deep. So I like this matchup. I like this matchup for the Celtics more than I like the matchup against the Bucks. Now, I like them against the Heat because I didn't think the Heat had anybody but Jimmy Butler that could really harm them. They got a couple of guys over there at the Warriors, but I don't think they're nearly the tenacious defensive team that Milwaukee and the Miami Heat were. So I like the Celtics.
Right. In 6 games, you sticking with that?
It's Skip. They're gonna what concerns me. There's several things that concern me. is that they lost a couple of games. They lost 2 games in both series at home. That's concerning. And can you go on the road? Can you beat Golden State 3 times on the road? I don't know about all that. So before they lost that game Friday, Skip, I was gonna say
matchup
6 games.
at the,
I'm gonna go
smallest
7.
position,
I'm gonna say the
basically.
Celtics take it in 7. They win a game 7. And
See how easy that is?